absolute unreal people. It's me, Mario. Fuck, I used that one already. It's me, John Johnson. Welcome to another legit audio video stream. Even though this is not really being streamed, it's just me doing it beforehand. If you know who I am, hell yeah, great job. And before we get started, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Let's get started. Now, a while ago, I did a video saying that women say that size doesn't matter, but in reality it actually does, and I would advise you to check it out. I'll throw in the cards if I remember to find the correct timestamp. However, we have something here from Esquire, and once they say they're right, your opinions are invalid, and they think that you're a piece of crap, but hey, you're not really a piece of crap. You're here watching this channel, so I know you want to be better. Fuck yeah. That's my last swear word for today. Anyways, I'm really hammering home the the schlong situation, but I want to really accentuate that size does actually matter, and as crap as it actually sounds, it is. But I don't want any man living in a fantasy world where he's told that it's the motion of the ocean and everything like that. Like, I know technique does matter. It does matter wholly to make a woman reach the pleasure planet when she's bouncing on my boy's D. However, I'm going to keep it real with you. Like, I'd rather keep it 100, as the guys say. I'd rather keep it 100 than tell you lies, because I'm not here to butter you up. I'm just here to tell you the reality of it. And this is from Esquire, and it's here's a final word on how big women want your pee-pee to be. And they say you might want to sit down for this, but I think they should have said you might want to sit down on this, and that would have been a lot better. That would have got me reading it much more sooner. But hey, when I found this article, I do not want to give the inspiration this Christmas. No thanks, Esquire. I'd rather not give any inspiration this Christmas, where I give inspiration all the time. Anyways, let's get into it. Amen. Lovely stuff. We're a simple creature sometimes. We can be simple, but we're a lot more intelligent than people give us credit for. And we're never simpler than when we're thinking about size. Yeah, when I go to the gym, I'm thinking about the size of my meals. I'm thinking about the size of my cup of coffee is going to be. It's going to be a smaller cup, it's going to be a big cup. I'm thinking of the size of the chesticles of some people. If I were ever to go on a date, would it be big chesticle goth girl, or is it going to be mosquito bites? Who knows? Anyways, I'm not all about that. I like my chicks the way I like my coffee. Bitter. Generally, one very particular size. There is not a man out there who hasn't wondered at some point how their PP size measures up. I hate dancing around words. It drives my absolute nut in. No, not November. And yeah, that's true. As Sigmund Freud said back in his novel Schlong Size or Us, he said man hang dong. 1954. Check it up. He really did say it. It's true. Man hang dong. Sigmund Freud. What an inspiration to this country. Anyways, but he was a very good psychologist. But he definitely did say man hang dong. I remember him. It's in his unwritten notes. Who hasn't measured their own? Yeah, who hasn't? There's probably some people out there listening to this who haven't marked on a ruler. Centimeters or inches, whatever the case may be. I hope it's not in America where the metric system isn't there. Oh, it's the same size as 12 bottle caps from Budweiser Bud Light from the 2013 13 bottle sizes. But hey, that was a shit attempt at a joke. Last swear word for today. Carrying on. Then questioned whether they're measuring from the correct point, and tried to steal an extra inch by sliding the ruler further down. For those in doubt, you do it from the top, starting where the penile object meets the torso. He's always thought men would do it from the top of the flesh rocket and go all the way down where the flesh rocket connects to the balls. Well, the ideal schlong size questioning men, you need wonder no more. Men, you're sorted. This article has you sorted. If you're wondering, read this article. Your qualms are put to rest. You can go to bed easy. You can kiss your girlfriend on the forehead goodnight, pat her, fart in her face, and off you go on your merry way. Sound the klaxons. Scream it in front from the mountaintops. Gather the villagers from their huts and clink every glass in the cabinet. We have found the final, in all caps, final. This is final. If you question it, you're wrong. Ding dong, you're wrong. An official word on the ideal pee-pee size and its dogma. It is 6.3 inches or 6.4 inches for a one-time encounter. 6.3, 6.4. So that kind of hammers home that women do prefer the larger size of phalluses. You want to go scientific with it. And that hammers the point home that I've been preaching a lot as of lately with modern dating, that the average woman wants the above average man. And that comes to the downstairs as well. Because women do like a long schlong, and they say, oh no, it's the motion of the ocean, it's just how you use it. They're lying to you because they want to save your ego. They don't want to hurt your feelings. They're not going to tell you, you have a small dong. They're not going to tell you that straight up. They might go, oh, it's okay, don't worry. But what are they going to do? They're going to talk about the girlfriends. And women will say, oh, women talk. Women talk. As Ross from Friends said, women do talk. And they might say, and they'll go like, oh yeah, like women, if you have a girlfriend that, you can bet your bottom dollar and the bottom of your shaft that her friends know what your frisky time is like. Women talk about it. And they'll say, oh no, we never discuss your sex life. No, I promise, baby, I love you. My voice gives me super strength. I swear, we don't talk about frisky time. No, they don't know how long your schlong is and how long you can last for in the girth. No, and how many times I reach orgasm. No, that's not true. I swear. It's all a lie. It's all a lie. Because your friends know. And then they'll throw out, oh no, we don't discuss it. We're not like other girl groups. But what's the thing? Women don't want to be generalized because they don't want to be seen like that. They don't want to be seen for what they really talk about. And what women talk about, quite frankly, can be pretty disgusting. I've overheard and I've seen some conversations. Not very nice. But they do talk about it, men. Don't get me wrong. Her friends know what you're like. It's the God-honest truth. And if she says we don't talk about it, she's lying to you. That's the end of it. Carrying on in this article. Stop Googling questions about the size of the man hang dong. You're done now. You're done. You can't do it. You're done. If you're doing it, stop. I'm coming over to arrest you. This is some ASMR pleasing going on right now. If you do this, I swear to God, I will call the police on you. And when I find your house, I'm going to take you downtown for some nice clothes, maybe a lunch, maybe to the movies to see a film. But after this beer bug is over, I can't do it now because of social distancing. But once it's done, don't you worry. I'm coming for you. And we're gonna have a good time. Trust me. A study from the University of California and the University of New Mexico took 75 women aged between 18 and 65. Ooh, spicy. I like the odor. Gilfs myself. Grannies I like to finance. And presented them with 33 different size 3D phallic models made of rigid, odorless, very considerate, it is, props out to UG, blue plastic to minimize racial skin color cues. Well, what happens if I had a blue dong? I'm triggered. I'm offended by that. I'm hurt. I'm shocked, offended, hurt, and shocked. How dare you? You just made fun of my schlong. I don't like you anymore. I'm telling my mother on you. The results found that the average preference was for a ding-dong that measured 6.3 inches in length and 4 inches around. It's the girth. A woman has to feel something going inside her. It's fine to have a long schlong, but something else to be like a pencil size. They don't want that. They say, oh no, it's okay, baby. They don't want a pencil D. They want a cucumber-like D. Maybe banana. Maybe aubergine. Spicy. I like that. Whereas for a one-time Frisky, a counter, no strings attached, NSA. Oh yeah, the average plastic model the woman chose was a larger one, measuring 6.4 inches and 5 inches in circumference. Yeah, a woman wants to feel something going inside her. She doesn't want anything small because all her friends will know. And if once women catch wind that you have a small schlong, then hey, that kind of lowers your SMV a small bit, doesn't it? As said, the average woman wants the above average man. That's how it is. And you see they're clashing swords here. For anyone on any audio service, there's a graph here, and they're drawn as two peepees, and they're clashing. Let's hope they got tested afterwards. Now, this isn't the best news for most men's egos, because the average male phallic size is 5.2 inches long and 4.6 inches around, as revealed in a global study of 15,000 members. But don't you worry, little one. According to the same study, only 2.8% of men have abnormally small chodes. So the chances are you should be okay, and I hope you're okay. And if you're not, well, there's more help here. Well, I'm not clicking on that link because that might bring me to the Colour Hub. No thanks, Esquire. I'm not trusting you after last time after you took my girlfriend away. God, I missed her. I wish she was around, but I haven't seen her since. I just wish you just call me back and unblock me and just tell me everything's going to be okay and love me for who I really am. Why'd you go? I just joking with that. So yeah, look, this kind of really hammers home more that women don't want a small chode, a small dong. Now, 75 people tested, that's quite a small sample size, so there's plenty of room for the margin of error. However, it kind of iterates more of what I discussed in my last video. Women want bigger things. They want a bigger flesh rocket. They do. And they might not admit it, but they do. And they do fake it. If you're not getting them off with it, that's perfectly fine. But you see, the thing is that I think it's like only 25% of women reach pleasure through the penetration station alone. I think I could be wrong on that. So you have to stimulate her anyways, regardless. And most men think, foreplay is really nothing, but you have to remember, man, that she has to get caught up in her emotions. She has to get wild up when it comes to getting down and dirty. Because of men, once the wood is up, we want to chop that up. We want to chop that ass up with our wood. And we're ready to go straight away. A few pumps in and out, spill some gas, spill some diesel on the floor, some petrol. Hey, we'll clean it up and we'll pop off to bed, fist bump the lady and a kiss in the forehead, and off we go. We're like that. We're ready to go. We're like, there's a lady in front of me. However, when it comes to women, it's two steps forward and one step back. You have to tease her. You have to get her going. You have to touch the erogenous zone of her body, kiss her neck. It might whisper a filthy thing or two in her ear. It could be, doing things with the chesticles and whatnot, and slowly making her way down. Yeah, it's like pass the parcel, really. But instead of ripping the parcel up in one go, all it is literally taking it off. It's taking it off bit by bit. It's taking it off bit by bit. 2 steps forward, 1 step back. Tease her a small bit, pull it back. Tease her more, pull it back. You have to get her a stage where she just can't take it anymore, and where she wants to unleash the floodgates on you. Because that's why I told you have to sit down for this. And that's, I know, a brief little lesson there on frisky time. I'm no educator when it comes to this, but you learn what gets women take, because you have to. The best way to I suppose, here's a bit of advice, right? The best thing you can do to increase what she wants from you, I suppose, her pleasure, and that, so to speak, is to be explicit with your questioning to her. Now, you're not going to say it like, "Oh, can I please hold your wrist? Can I please kiss your back? May I please stroke your hair? Can I fondle your ass for 2 seconds? Like, yes, consent's important and everything else, and make sure we're on the same page in that. But when I talk about explicit questioning, it's like when you're, doing the indoor Olympics, when you're engaging in the indoor Olympics, you gotta say, okay, do you want me to go faster or slower? Do you want my strokes longer or shorter? You got to engage with her so you can make sure you get her to her place. And you have to read how she reacts to things you do. So say if she's, moaning much more heavily when you kiss her neck, that should indicate to you, great, she likes her neck being kissed. Now, if she gets nothing, say if you're doing a certain position and like there's nothing going on, you can ask her, how is this position? Is it working for you? And she might say, okay, not necessarily. And you change it up. Say, yes, feels good. How's it feel for you? And she says, not great. Don't be offended by her. It's just the angle you're going in at is not doing it for her, and then you change it up. And obviously technique is a big thing too. So say, for example, you want to get into you want to get deeper into her. One of the positions you can do is the Doge style, but you can do the lazy Doge. I'm just trying to keep this PG for the family. And when it's like literally it's her lying in her stomach and you're on top. However, what you do is you prop a pillow underneath her waist, so that elevates her buttocks up a small bit more, and that kind of gives you that better angle of for penetration station. And like there's only there's certain positions to be able to do if you have a longer schlong or if you have a throat. Like it totally depends. But foreplay is massively important. You have to get her going 2 steps forward, 1 step back. You don't launch into her straight away because you don't want her, panicking. Okay, I'm not ready yet. I know he's right, but I'm not ready yet. You want to stress her out. You take it as it goes. 2 steps forward, 1 step back. It's unwrapping of a parcel, bit by bit. Don't rush into it. She has to enjoy the process also. I know you will, but she has to too, because she has to engage her emotions. She has to be lost in the moment. She has to be able to be in the mind frame to enjoy it. And anyways, that's all the time I have for this one. If you haven't already, as I said, please, I hope today is the day where I'll get your subscription. So please subscribe, please like, comment, helps with the algorithms. And if you're listening to this on any well-known streaming service, please spread the word. Send me a VM. Send me some ideas for a video. Would love to hear from you guys. And to the people who have subscribed, thank you very much. You have my utmost appreciation. And to the people who listen on the streaming services, thank you very much. I'm very humbled that my audience is growing. Like, we're hitting up to 700 people who have listened to this so far. That's insane. Never thought that would happen, but here we are. And we can only go upwards from here. Until then, take care. God bless. Stay safe. Be sound to each other. And more importantly, be better. Bye-bye.